Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you. To see you nice. Oops, just turn that. Better. That's a bit better. All right, Belfast first again. Look, I was just thinking of you, Belfast, when I was just texting Chris about whether or not we could do something. You're always in first again. Look, nice to see you, mate. Danielle, hello, lovey. Nice to see you. Chippy Doodle, hello, Andrew. Lorna as well. Nice to see you, Lorna. Cool. Those of you that are on Facebook, just sort of give the old stream a share into a couple of groups, if and you would. That'd be lovely. I was singing the theme tune to Mission Impossible a little while ago, holding the cup. For those of you that get that. So, how the devil is everybody? Everybody good? Nice and well and safe, I hope. Hello, John. Nice to see you, mate. Here's a little one I can start off with. So, a couple of you said to me, oh, look, you know this thing about like spending the money that you owe us. Can I have a couple of shares instead? So, yeah, I was able to do that. So what I've done now is, same rules apply. I've taken a chance and I've put the listings are on PayHip, but I've also put them on eBay now. So you've got Royal Mint TV shares, Royal Mint News shares, and ChangeChecker.org shares on eBay as well. So you can do the offer thing, same as. Make it nice and simple so you can get your printed paperwork instead of me making something up. Hello to Ian Glenn and his lot. Hope you're well, John. Hope everything's all right for you, mate. So things have, wow, haven't things changed over the last week, really? We sold out of the ChangeChecker.com shares, all gone in a week. There's one left and it is in the raffle and I think it's being drawn today. So the raffles that are actually going to be drawn today, perhaps they're the ones that I would ask Chris or Lorna to put the link up to. Because they're the ones, if you haven't entered them, you want to get in there quick because we're going to put a winner today. Hello, Anthony. And I was also thinking, we've got a silver up there as well. And I was also thinking, what would you think to having a gold coin in the old raffle? See what people's thoughts are on that. Because I was talking to Chris and we're thinking of maybe putting up a gold coin. That would either go up for, would it go up for a month? 2 months is too long. A month, maybe 6 weeks, a month. Hello, Andy. Hello, Judith. Nice to see you, lovey. So there's the link to the raffle site, and when you go on there, it's the ones that now which ones are finishing today? The one that's finishing today is ChangeChecker.com. So grab a share in that. could be worth as much as £5 and you just had £1 on it. So if you ain't had a go, have a go on that one. And then there's a couple of others finishing today. There's a £250 one, I think, to spend, and a couple of others. Lorna might help me. Try and remember the ones that are finishing today. Weather's turned a bit funny again, isn't it? It was nice and sunny. It's not down here anyway. Last couple of days it's been a bit gloomy, a bit wet. Bit wet out there. Good job, I've got plenty to do to keep me inside. And I'm also I'm just making a bit of time now to get some sheets and stamps together for people to put together for me, that we're going to put them together for me. So probably by the end of the week I might be there on being able to send some out. Who's been round the rabbit hole this week? Anybody been down the rabbit hole? I have. Cause an awful lot of stuff when you start going down that rabbit hole, isn't it? I got a message, yes, but I don't know what it's for. It's obviously answering something I think I know. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Belfast, have you got an account on the raffle? Thank you, Robert. That's very kind of you. Very grateful for anybody to share the stream, and if you're in any groups, share it to a couple of groups. Brilliant. And then I was just about to say something. Oh yeah, Belfast. Are you have you got a membership on the raffle site? Just wondered. I never joined the raffle. All right. Pixel Gun says, hello, what are you doing? Well, we're a sort of a bit of a coin channel in a way. Not that you'd notice it sometimes, but we're a coin channel, and we have raffles going on our raffle site, which you've got the link there in the comments. And then in a bit, we're going to start pulling out some winners from the people that have had a go on the raffle. If you haven't had a go on the raffle, you don't have to pay any money. You can have a go on every single raffle for free. There's a few of them being drawn today. So if you get in there quick and have a free go, no money, no card details, then you never know, you might win. Stuck in work at the minute. No worries, Belfast, no worries. I was thinking what we might do is put in like a little, like we did before, talking to Chris about it, where we had like some points for the person who is first in the chat. So, and you've been in the chat first for the last few times, and it just stuck in my mind. Pixel Gun, I am new and I already subscribed. Cool. Are you in all of the raffles? If not, get in there quick. If you're not in there, go over and join. Hello, Popcoin. Sent all that paperwork off. That went off yesterday. So we'll just wait now till they get back to us. And for those of you that haven't joined the raffle site yet, I would get over there and join it, because we're going to be listing a gold coin. I'm thinking, tell me what you think to this. I'm thinking if we list a gold coin, we'll list, say, a gold 50p, and then the winner can have the choice of the gold 50p or 500 quid cash. Because if they choose the 500 quid cash, then I've just bought the gold coin back for 500 quid, which is a bit cheaper than I could buy it anywhere. Well, it's a lot cheaper than I could buy it anywhere. So I might do it like that. I might go gold coin or 500 quid cash. And then if the winner has the cash, then I get a gold coin cheaper. I just got to be sure I'm going to get more than 500 quid in the raffle. You know what I mean? That would be a bit of a gamble. But I think we would get there on that. So that's on its way. That's coming. Good reason to join the raffle site, I reckon. Changechecker.org is up. The shares in that are up now. So you can get yourself a share in changechecker.org. And if we eventually get them around the table and bring them to heel, then that will pay dividends later on. If it doesn't, if they don't, then we just carry on using it, and then we have the money, extra money we earn out of it, everybody wins. I will answer that, Bobby, in a bit. I will go and accept that in a bit. And also, don't forget to leave a comment on the 10,000 subscribers video. Now, we're going to put a winner out of there. We've got, I've forgotten how we're doing it. Did we say we was going to put £1,000 to one person, or was it in goods, or whether we was going to do £500 to one person and two 250s? I can't remember. Quite happy to be swayed either way by you lot. But that's today. And then, of course, the deal with that is if you win, you get the details to where we've got stuff for sale on eBay, and then you would offer £1 in order to buy that item. So if something for £100, you'd offer £1, and we'd knock the £100 off your winnings. You see what I mean? Pardon me, £500 and two 250s. Okay, cool. That's what we're giving away today. So there'll be a £500 winner who can spend £500 in our eBay shop, and there'll be two £250 winners. Hello, Gian. All right, mate. There'll be two £250 winners. So there's a link there. Lorna's just put a link in YouTube, and Chris will probably put it in the Facebook, so that you can go on there and leave a comment. And then later on today, in a little bit, not long, we'll pull out a couple of winners, and then you can go and have a little spin. Yeah, so what else is there? Hello, Nanny Sue. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. That was a quick, fast bit of subliminal. You didn't even see it, did you? So fast. So oh yeah, there's the link. So I sort of, it's been a busy week or two, isn't it? It's been a busy 6 weeks, I think. I need to slow down a little bit this week. Now I've got things on the up a bit. Now we've got things moving a little bit and getting things going a little bit, and a little less stress and things, stuff that. If I win 500, can it be used on the changechecker.com? Yes, it can, I suppose. Yes, it can. So how do you enter that? Lorna, could you bang us up the link that goes direct to the changechecker.org raffle? If I win 500, can it be used? Oh, you're talking about off the 10,000 subscriptions page. Yes, you can. Hello, Alan. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us. And every day, something else goes up on the raffle site. So in the last few days, some of the things that have gone up are various RAF £2 coins. There is a set of the Rupert Bear 50p's. Some that I know will interest that old Scott Donaldson, if he ain't got them already, because he's a 50p man. 290 people watching across all streams. Nice. Thanks very much for joining us. There's also the pantomime set, Snow White and all of that, Cinderella. There's a pantomime set up there. And what was the one I did this? Did I do one this morning? Can't remember. And I might have a silver-proof snowman coming. I have to see. I'm so confused with all these links and pages. Don't blame you, Nanny. So I'm using various different sites. That's why. On the raffle, a draw date is put in the description. Isn't the draw date? Isn't there a clock running or something that tells you when it's running out? I thought there was like a timer and it says, you know, this finishes in or whatever. But the ones we're putting up now, we're putting one up every day, so that in a month's time, one finishes every day, and every day we get a winner. Every day. And there's going to be some really good ones going up. And you can get a free go in every single one. Yeah, so I think you can. It should be something on the page, I think. Quick bits of minerals. No, some we didn't set end dates until we sorted drawings. Oh, I see. Okay. But I need to go on for today's ones, which are being drawn today. That's it. Yeah. So what we want is, is there a sort on it, Chris? So like the page, can the page be sorted in order of what's ending soonest? And if it can, one way of doing it would just be to sort the page ending soonest and then paste the link in, and then they'll be able to click on it, go straight to that, and it'll be ending soonest, and they'll be able to see the ones that are ending in the next hour, maybe. That might work. That might work. But I don't know whether there's a sort, you see. There might not be a sort, but there might be. But Chris will have a little look and see if he can, and if there is a sort, then I'm sure he'll just do that. Might be able to sort of look into it. Cool. Just sort the page into ending soonest, and that Bob's your uncle. That's the link. And then any time we just use that same link then, because it's always that same link for ending soonest. And people can actually start copying that link and saving it, because anytime you go on that same link, it will always be whatever's ending soonest. It should be, in theory. So what is being drawn today, so I can go and get tickets? Okay, so off the raffle site, it is the changechecker.com one. That is being drawn today. That's one share in changechecker.com, which is £100 with a potential return of £5 grand. So that's one of the prizes. Oh, come on Ian, think. What else did he say the prizes was? We've got the 10,000 subscriber, but that's obviously that's on YouTube. That's not the raffle. And there's a monthly one, a £250 monthly one. That's being drawn today. And I can't remember. And I should know the answer to it, and I can't remember. It might be a coin. But we'll have a look in a minute if Chris can manage to do that link. There you go. That, I think that means Chris has done it. There's a link there. Let's try that. And that will probably take you through to, I won't go on it because it will take me off. But that will probably take you through to where you want to be now, and anybody else. So you click on that link and it will show you the ones that are finishing today, or if that is the link of the ones finishing soonest, you want the top 4 or 6. However many we're doing, 4 I think it is. Are you in it, Ian? Ian Glenn might be in it. I know he's desperate to win a share in changechecker.com. So I will go off for a minute. All right, Nanny. Anybody else want to go off for a minute while I just sit and waffle about something or others that matters not? Or I might even solve the mysteries of life. Get very prolific. Get prophetic. Or pathetic, depending on how you look at it. So anybody watching, not in any of these raffles, click that link there. And if you could put that in Facebook as well, click that link. That shows you the raffles that are finishing in a minute. There's 200 people watching us. That's 200 people that can go over there and get a free go. Go over and get a free go. And if you win changechecker.com share, that could, even though you don't understand what it's all about, but you can find out after you've won it, that doesn't matter. That could be worth as much as $5,000. And it's free. So do you really want to not be in it? You know what I mean? Get over there, get in that draw. We'll have to code manually to do links, so can't do while on stream. Okay. In which case then, would it be possible for us to have the individual links for the ones that are closing? Or, which is the first one that's closing? Which one are we going to do first? So let's post a link to that. And then we'll do the other one. That'd be a good way to do it. So the first one that's going to close, which one are we going to do first? That's what I just posted. Okay, so that one, just a couple up then from Great British Coin Hunt's comments, right? The one that's under Nanny Sue. That's the link there for the one that's finishing. What one is that? There are three. Three finishing. Oh yeah, because that gives us our 4 draws. So there's 3 finishing over there. And we've got the draw on YouTube. And I'm going to need my bit of paper working on. Oops, Daisy. Did you all see that Oops a Daisy video I put up about the about the domain names and all that? Which was the Oops a Daisy bit was, I don't think they realised, and they should have done, but when they threatened us, they broke the law. Which, when you look at it, you know, and I urge anybody, do your own due diligence, go and look it up. Go and look up the definitions of blackmail and extortion and all the rest of it. And it's funny that under extortion it comes in that if you falsely use a government department, which the police are part of, so that becomes extortion. So I think we sort of got them by their googly ganglies, to be honest. But I've been saying them we got them by their googly ganglies for a long time, and then something else will happen, and oops, we got them by the googly ganglies again. So I think that's even more reason to get involved, because I don't think they've got anywhere else to go. But one day, sit round a table, sort it all out and settle. That would be the sensible thing to do. And then we can all pay a mortgage off. I know one of you's hoping to pay their mortgage off. See, got to hurry up the end. Got to come sit around a table. Come sit around a table, have a cup of coffee in a Nota 288 mug, and get your checkbook out. No, not your checkbook. Get the cash out. Get the suitcase on the table with the wads of cash in it, and let's do business. Sounds like a couple of mafioso, doesn't it? Bring a suitcase full of cash and let's do business. Or a suitcase full of coins. Mind you, that sounds even worse. So are they running off and signing up? Are they running off and having a go? Are they, Chris? Or am I just talking a load of old boss names for nothing? When I could be talking about serious, sensible stuff, because they're really sitting there watching me instead of being off filling in raffles. So you might be wondering, some of you might be wondering why I'm messing about with things like raffles and stuff. You know, why am I raffling off? Yes, they are a nightmare. Excellent. Oh, good. So those of you that are still listening that have done and bought all your tickets, you know, you might be wondering, like I say, why am I bothering? Like, why am I raffling off and messing about raffling off Rupert Bears and not selling them and so on? And that's because I still can't get access to that kind of coin, and B, I still don't have the money yet to get back into the game by buying all the current stuff. And a lot of the current stuff I couldn't get anyway, especially a lot of the stuff Change Checker get, as you know, Monopoly, run by a cartel, all that kind of stuff. But what I can do is I can add every single available product to the raffle. That's what I can do. I can raffle off every single product. Why do you want to bother me with that kind of stuff now? I've just been asked a question. Quick question. This is verbatim, right? I'm reading it off my phone now. Quick question. I won't tell you who. Quick question. If you got offered 5 million from Ian, would you take it now? And the answer to that is, if he offered me, that's serious, I'm going to give a serious answer to the question, right? So if he offered me 5 million now, would I take it? I'm like that. So if I'm like that, I probably would. I probably would cut my losses, take the 5 million, and that'll be it. Because I think there would still be left over enough for me to buy my house, even after giving people that have bought into the shares and all the rest of it. You know, because it don't matter that they haven't all sold. It don't matter that they haven't bought the website. If I ended up getting a deal like that, then as far as I'm concerned, it encompasses everything. So I've got to look at the bigger picture, and I've got to look at everybody buying into the shares. Whatever deal I do, it's got to encompass all of that. That's what I had to think. Because we've only sold out on one, so it's not like we've sold out on all of them. If we'd sold out on all of them, and you asked me the question, I would say no. Not for 5. Pardon me, but we've only sold out on one. So yeah, I probably would take that if he offered. If you rang me up today and said I was watching your stream, saw that question that some Mr. Chops put to you, and you said you take 5 million, so I'll be round your house in 3/4 of an hour with a case and 5 million in it, and I probably would take it. But if it drags on another 3 months, no. Or another month even. Probably after another month I wouldn't take it. Not if we're selling out of the shares, because I will make that much money back within a year or two by the traffic. The traffic itself is worth that much money. It is a phenomenal amount of traffic that nobody's ever bothered about. He's never bothered about it. You lot never bothered about it. Nobody's ever bothered about it because nobody really thinks of that kind of thing. I wouldn't think of that kind of thing because I wouldn't waste my time trying to steal somebody else's. Well, it's not their traffic even. I was going to say steal somebody else's traffic, but it's not their traffic, because there is a valid argument to be had that if somebody types something into Google and then just goes and clicks on one of the first links that they see and they haven't actually read the link that they're clicking on, then there's a good argument to be had that that traffic doesn't belong to the link that they think they're clicking on, if you see what I mean. And that kind of traffic is humongous. It is absolutely humongous. And that's why the likes of eBay and Amazon and multi-million-pound companies that are worth their salt and not tight, they tend to buy every single connotation of their name because they don't want anybody else using their name or coming close to it. And so he didn't, and I did. And as I keep saying, all fair in love and war and business. So, and just to add insult to injury, I'm buying the coins that I'm putting up in the raffle from Ian Glenn at Change Checker. So the Rupert Bear collection, I bought that off Ian Glenn at Change Checker, and the Pantomime collection, I bought that off Ian Glenn at Change Checker. And I don't mind saying that because he can't stop me buying it. You know, well, he can stop me buying it, but then I would just talk to one of you, and one of you would go and buy it and send it to me. So, you know, and I'll give you the money. So he can't stop us buying. He can't stop us doing that. But just to add insult to injury, there's going to be Change Checker products over and over and over and over again in the raffles because I choose to use their products. It just happens. So just happens to be coincidental that their products are the same name as the websites that I've bought that I want to sell to him. That's just coincidental. Just like it was a complete coincidence and there was no harm meant when they turned up on eBay with a wrecking ball behind them, as he agreed, he did agree, turned up on eBay with a wrecking ball behind them, smashed a lot of your cottage industries to bits. So, you know, fair's fair. Where are we? Thanks for that question. Gave me a chance to just natter a bit whilst you're all getting in your tickets. Quick flurry of tickets, quick flurry of last minute entries. And then you've got them scratch cards on there. Now, them scratch cards, they're going to do your heading, them scratch cards. Because you'll scratch one off, and some of you, and you'll win like a buy one, get one free. And some of you will use that, which means I've got £1 off you. And some of you will go, no, I'm not going to give £1. So I'll throw that away. I don't want it. I just want a free voucher. Right, I know that. And so, but then as it goes, you see, you could win 7 goes for a £5. Some of you will bid that. It's not really a brilliant prize. Some of you will use it. Some of you won't. Some of you then might win 10 goes for a £5 or 20 goes for a £5. Now, when you've got things like gold proof, silver proof, and all the other coins that we're going to put up, Rupert Bear and Pantomime, now you look at that and you think, ooh, hang on a minute. 10 goes for a £5 or 20 goes for a £5. Oh, I'm going to have to sit and think about that because that might be worth me having a £5. And hopefully I get a lot of £5s out of you. So that scratch card that Chris has set up, amazing Chris has set up, hopefully will drive you nuts. It will drive you nuts because you'll keep winning these voucher codes that you need to put a little bit of money with, a bit of honest marketing that's going to help. I got it. Yeah, somebody sent me another message. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep putting up good prizes every day to keep you coming back to the raffle site every day. I will get my Great British Coin Hunt site back. I mean, if you type in the Great British Coin Hunt into www.greatbritishcoinhunt.com, you will go through to our eBay page at the minute, our eBay shop. And that will stay like that for a while until I get things a bit more on top and I'm also able to continue covering everything on my own, because that is key. That is absolute key. I've got to cover everything this end on my own. I'm not covering everything on my own. Cool. There's people like Lorna and Katie and Chris and Mick and Lisa and so on doing their bits and pieces in the background. John Warm just won £10 worth of tickets for a £5. Get in, John. See, now he's got £10 worth of tickets for a £5. That's a good one, that is, because that's going to make you think. Because even though you know the only reason that you've won that is because I want to get a £5 out of you, it still makes you think, because it's like, oh yeah, but it's 10 goes. 10 goes, and I could have them in the silver proof, or I could have them in that. And that's what we're banking on. We're actually banking on that you win those over and over again. I don't know how many there are, to be honest. I don't have anything to do with that. It's nothing to do with me, by the way, the scratch card. The prizes in a scratch card, I don't set them. I don't have anything to do with them. We talk about it, and that's as far as I go, and then it's done. Chris handles all of that work on his own. But the idea being that we get a few of those fivers in, you see. And we've already gone from, I think our first week was about 50 quid, wasn't it? For the entire week, I think. And we've now trebled that, I think. You remember at the time I said I can't expect to go tits up, then start again and start turning over 3 to 5 grand a week. It ain't going to happen. Not for me, not for anybody. First, you've got to take care of the first 100, then the second 100, then the third 100, and on we go. And we're well on our way, aren't we, Ian? We're well on our way, aren't we? Yes. I'll have to get a little Ian puppet, and then we could do, and I could talk to him then. You know, at the moment I just talk to his mug. Ah, his mug, get it? Mug. Anyway, I'm getting silly now. Lorna's back. And there's also some, you know, it's not just about rinsing money out of you, because Chris has also made sure that there are lots of vouchers there that when you scratch it off, you can win and you don't have to put any money to it. You can just use the voucher and off you go and you get a few free goes, you know. So it is about rinsing money out of you. Of course it is, but it's not just about only doing that. You've got to get a good deal, you know, which is what we're trying to do. Trying to build a good game. Keep taking the meds. I will. I took my tablets today. That is the wrong. I've just written that in the wrong place, I think. Oh, I've got to written that in the wrong place. I've got to rewrite my sheet out of everybody's name on it. That's one. They need to stop. Now he's used his 20 quid. That's that done. Someone was owed 20 quid, and so they said, can I have one of those £39 shares, and I'll add £19 and knock the £20 off. So that's what we did. So they just offered £19 and I accepted it. Now there's another thing is, when you do the offering business, Kian Regan, I got 10 for a fiver as well. Well done, Kian. Well done, mate. Another thing about the what was I going to say? Another thing about the what? What was I going to say? Another thing about the. Oh yeah, another thing about the putting in the offers business, right, is that some people don't put a message in. So if you happen to be out there in the background watching this on backup or anything like that, and you're one of the people that has sent me an offer and had it declined, and therefore I've properly given you the ump, I should imagine, quite rightly, without you realising, it's because there's no message. So make sure you put a message in. I've got to know it's wrong, because there's a lot of people out there that just, they go offering £1 just for the fun of it, you know. Right, so here we go. So this is for £70 to spend in our eBay shop. This is. There's a few on there. Good luck to everybody. Cool. That was a hair's breadth. That was close. I thought it was going to come up and go. It was a tie, and it was right on the line. Tracy Murgatroyd. Well done, Tracy. One of our bandits. There we go. So that's £70 to spend. if you're watching, Tracy, give us a thumbs up so I know you've won it. I know you've won it. Otherwise, I'll text you. And then the next one we're going to do is a Change Checker share. So someone's going to win a share in Change Checker. Okay. Chris Dyer. Well done, Chris. As it happens, I mean, all the work you've done, to be honest, I'm glad you've won it. Do you know what I mean? You've probably bought more goes than anybody else. Chris Dyer, share. Well done, mate. Yeah, go on, we'll do the monthly one. Just had a notification. I'm just resending the email to those that didn't open it. Gives you that option once. If you haven't had the newsletter off us, have a little look in your junk. It'll be in there. And if you haven't bought one of, oh, blimey, which one's this one? Oh, this is the £250 one, isn't it? Crikey. That is a lot of entries. I can't even see it. Chris Dyer again. How many tickets did you buy? Spend. Bloody hell. Well done, Chris. So that's that one. And the next one is, in a minute, is we'll do the in a minute we'll do that other one. The £1,000 winner from all, no, 3 winners, isn't it? From the 10,000 subs draw. Chris Dyer, we'll draw again, pick another winner. What, you mean the £250 one? Okay. What Chris is going to do is he's going to redraw it. Obviously, he's won the prize and he's putting it back in again. Which is lovely of you, Chris, to do that. Thank you. Jenny Gerard. There we go. So Chris has put that back in, and Jenny, no, hold it there while I just copy that down. Jenny Gerard, £250 spent. Okay. I don't recognise the name immediately, so if you happen to be watching, Jenny, although Chris will email you, but if you happen to be watching, ideally text me if you've got my number, and we can organise how you spend it. But well blooming done. That's that one. Thank you, Chris. That was lovely. Do that. Oh, I'm looking at my phone, wondering why I can't see any comments. It's because I'm not on it. Yeah. Whatever lottery tickets you buy, Chris, I want to come in with you on them. Well done, Jenny. So you win too, which is really cool. Hope everybody's having fun with this. And those of you that are able to mess about and get your free tickets and play around with the old scratch card, thanks for giving it a go. Thanks for playing with it. Thanks for giving it a little, you know, a little tinker. Yes, but when the fun stops, stop. It's all right. You can go back there, Chris. And oh, another thing I'm going to be doing, I'll just drop it out there, is we're going to be doing emails, remember, and we're also going to be doing I'm going to be doing some sponsorships, and we're organising a sponsorship, like a banner ad thing, but it'll only be for sponsors, and but it will be the same banner ad on all the pages. So, Vomit TV, news, email, coin, change checkout, all of them, it'll be on there. So anybody thinking of sponsoring us, watch out, watch your space, and I'll let you know when it comes up. Right then, so we're going to let people have all the comments. All the comments. This probably takes about 10 minutes to load because it's got so many comments on it. There's more than 10,000 comments on this. So we might need to talk amongst ourselves for a moment. Hello, Ian. Nice to see you, mate. How's your mum? How's she doing? Hope everything's all right down there. Cool, look at it loading all them comments. Oops, we can't get comments anymore because we have exceeded the quota. Please try again later. Oh. We never had that before, did we? Don't know what's happened there. Looking after 24 hours at home, bedbound, still furloughed, so okay at the moment. Okay, all right. Send some love to Mum for us, and wish her a speedy recovery. Too many comment, might have to do on comment each. Oh. That's an interesting thing. Amount of comments, 5454. Well, I suppose if everybody agrees we could do it with what it will load. I mean, it won't load the 10,000. It's either that or one comment per person, but I mean, if it loaded those. Does it even load them? May not even load them. Oh, that was a little bit That was a little bit. All right, so we'll just do it. Do it whichever way you think, Chris. I mean, at the end of the day, it's better than not doing it at all. It's just a real shame that all those people. So all we can do is say sorry to all those people that put comments on it. That put loads of comments on it because we've got no way, it seems, of loading all those comments. I reckon that's happened recently. You know. Since they moved the comments, I reckon that's happened because they've moved the comments section since we did this last time. Amount of unique comments, 83. Coin collector Ohio, so £500 winner coin collector Ohio, £500 spent. Okay, and then we'll have two 250s. That's really disappointing, that is, that YouTube have done that. So, sincere apologies to everybody. Hi, Welshman. £250 spent. There we go. And who's going to be the last one? Lorna knows him. He is a nice person. That's all right. You can let him know then, Lorna. I don't know who it is. S. Robbins. I don't know any of these, to be honest. I don't know any of them. Not that I remember anyway. I've mentioned that I've spoken to any of them. So there we go. That's all the winners for that. And to those people that did do loads of comments, really sorry. But something has gone wrong with Google. And we've got to do it. Otherwise, you know, there will be people out there that think I don't want to. So we promised to do it. We went over 10,000. So now we've done it. And those people can spend that in our new eBay store. Oh, pardon me, I'm tired. I am very tired. I need a couple of weeks off. I need to have a couple of weeks away. Remember when I went up to Scotland and I had that couple of weeks away in the in Loch Goiled with Fran? That's what I could do with something like that. Maybe Cornwall, but just a couple of weeks. Lock myself away in someone else's house and not do any work. I wonder if that is organisable. Who knows? Okay, what else did I not cover today? Did I cover everything I was going to cover today? So we got let's have, I know, I'm going to think of a number. We'll give a fiver away, just a little fiver, which will go into your raffles account. Right, so we'll give away a fiver. Is that all right with you, Chris? I'll check with Chris first. Got to check with the boss of the raffles because he does all the work and everything. If that's all right with you, Chris, we'll have a little giveaway fiver, and that'll be £5 worth of thingy in your raffle account, which you can use on any raffles you like, and you might win something a bit tasty. If we can do it, I think we can. Just about to open my parcel that's come in. Excellent. Glad that's got there. That's called How Are You Picking a Winner? I'll show you. We'll just do the other way. What we used to do before, what book showed us. So I'm going to think of a number. And and the number is between 1 and 100. You can enter as many times as you like. I've written it down on this bit of paper, and as soon as somebody says that number, I will show you. And if it's Facebook, and then Chris will look on Facebook because I can't see it, and it'll be a fiver to go into your raffles account on TGBCH raffles. And if you haven't opened an account yet, then you can go and open one, and then we'll put it in. So it's no problem. Oh, I ain't looking. Da, 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 da. 26 for Danielle, 66 for Kian, Wally Robson 69, Angela Clover number 7, Ian Menham 199, between 1 and 100, Ian. By the way, Ian, thank you so much. Got your parcel this morning. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, there you go. We got it there. So you can stop there. So the number was number 19. And the first person looks like Ian Menham to me. Did anybody have that on Facebook? I got Ian Menham at, where was it? 15:55 is what it shows on my phone. Can't see anybody earlier than that having it. So Ian wins that. And Ian, you've got an account over there, haven't you, mate? So stick your key. Yeah, I just fell in as I'm reading it. I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's obviously typed in 19 and it 199. So I'm sure you've got an account on TGBCH raffles already, haven't you, Ian? And in which case, Chris will just go and plop a fiver in there, and then you can go and use that on any of the raffles. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, got your parcel this morning. Bang on. Thank you so much. And make sure we talk and sort out. I have Ian. Oh, you're talking to the other Ian. Took my other ones down. Oh, what's you take them down for? Don't take any down. Leave them up there. They're just, people will watch them. If it's a hunt or something like that, people will watch it in 10 years' time. Someone will come along and watch it. Leave them up. Just leave them up. They can't do any harm. Have them up. Have them up. Have them up. Right, I think we're about done then. So we've had lots of giveaways. We've just done a final little interactive giveaway, and we'll do that a couple of times because that's the way we can do a little interactive giveaway, and then you can have a few points going into your raffles account. Now, anybody out there that is still owed money from the previous points, I'm gonna switch them off at some point. Or not me switching them off, but they will probably switch them off. So the faster I get anybody sorted on there, the better. And otherwise, they'll be lost. So anybody that's still owed for points and that kind of thing, you need to get in touch so we can come to an arrangement, and then you can use them, right? And you can use them in the new store. Okay, then. That's it for today. Thank you very much, everybody. The ones that we're promoting at the moment, just to do a little bit more advertising before I go, royalmint.tv, royalmint.news, and change-checker.org, which is the exact name of their eBay username mixed with .org. So they're the three. Please come and have a couple of those. Join us on those. It has been giving me a great lift, and everything is changing now. Because of the parcels and because of this, everything is changing. I'm still 0 points off the old website. That's all right, Kian. Then you speak to me by text and we get that squared. Yes, I am. Yes, I do. So you speak to me by text, we get that squared. All right then. Thanks a lot, and bye for now. And thanks very much for all the support, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely fantastic. 1,200, 1,500 points. Yeah, anybody that's got any points owed, you need to speak to me, and I will check them, try and delete them, and then resettle you. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye for now.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.